Hi Facebook, how's it going? It's Maureen Gallagher here, and you are really welcome if you're watching the replay. It's Sunday morning here in Bali, and it is absolutely gorgeous outside. I hope it's really nice where you are too. Okay, so I wanted to do this Facebook Live today because I keep getting this question from a lot of entrepreneurs. So if you don't know me, my name is Moira, and I help entrepreneurs build a top-tier income and a first-class globe-trotting lifestyle from speaking. And before we begin, if anybody ever wants to talk to me about that, if you want to talk to me about what a roadmap to success, to speaking success would look like for you, shoot me a private message and we can hop on a call and I can lay out what this would look like. But yeah, so a question I get all the time from people is, will this work for me? i.e., will speaking work for me and my business? So my answer to this is always the same, right? So if you're thinking about being a speaker, or if you're thinking of using speaking as a way to access clients and to get your name out there more, and you are thinking about this, you are thinking, will speaking work for me? Well, the trick to making this work for you is entirely built around the fact that, are you willing to do one thing and get really, really good at it, one skill, one technique, and get really, really good at it and take it anywhere in the world? Because if you are, then speaking will work for you. It won't work for you if you're only going to do it once, or if you're only going to do it twice. It will work for you absolutely if you really work it, right? So most business owners, in my opinion, are busy doing a bit of everything. You know, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing Facebook ads, they're doing blogging, they're doing funnels, they're doing organic posting. You know, there's loads and loads of things. And most of the time they're trying to get really good at things that are really complicated, that are really tactical, that are, you know, require like a lot of expertise. And they're spending hours and hours and hours trying to get good at these things. And ultimately they don't even like what they're doing. So I don't know if you've ever tried to get good at something you don't even like doing, but it's really, really hard. But what I love about speaking is you can get really good at one talk, one message, one talk that speaks directly to your ideal clients anywhere in the world, right? So every time you get in front of an audience, every time you get in front of those ideal clients, you know you're going to be able to enroll anything up to 3 to 5 clients every time, on demand. Now think about that for a second. How much would 3 to 5 clients be worth to you? How much would 3 to 5 clients be worth to you in your business? Well, if a client is worth 5,000 to you, like 3 clients could be 15,000, and 2 more on top of that could be 25,000, right? If a client is worth 10,000 to you, it could be 30,000, it could be 50,000. This is what I'm talking about with speaking. This is why it's so powerful. And in my opinion, it is the fastest way to get people interested in what you do. It's the fastest way to get attention. It's the fastest way to get your message out there. And the beauty of it is you can do it all over the world. You don't have to limit yourself to the city that you're in. In fact, don't limit yourself to the city that you're in. Start in the city that you're in, but then move out, branch out. You know, look at all the other places that are around about you. You don't have to limit yourself at all with speaking. And the world is literally your oyster. I've spoken all over the world at this stage, in Paris, in London, in New York, in Florida, now in Bali, in Dublin. I mean, in fact, I've spoken all over Ireland. I've spoken in 19 counties in Ireland. And yeah, it's like, you know, that asking yourself, will this work for me? It absolutely will if you work it. So if you're in your business right now and you've got no one thing that's really working for you, think about it. Could you use speaking? I'm sure you could, right? So listen, if you're thinking about using speaking and you want to speak to me about what a speaking roadmap could look like for you and your business, shoot me a private message right now and I'd be more than happy to hop on a call with you and actually lay out a map for you of what speaking success could actually look like for you. And I don't care where you are in the world, because I actually started my business in Donegal and there were not many places that I could speak at, but I was able to find at least one place every month. And from doing that, I ended up speaking on stages in 19 counties in Ireland. Then I started getting invited to loads of other places. Then I started to get bold enough to ask for other places to speak, like in America, in like other parts of Europe. But basically I made a decision that I was going to make this work for me in my business. I was going to make something that I actually enjoyed work for me in my business, and you can as well. Like I'm right here in Bali at the moment. I wasn't meant to be here. I was actually meant to be in Australia, but that didn't work out. So I came to Bali at the last minute. So I had like a whole like quarter of speaking gigs and networking events and different things all set up, but then I couldn't do it because I left Australia and I came to Bali, right? So then I was just like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So I literally just hopped online and I started looking at all the places around Bali, especially around Ubud, the place that I was staying. I started looking for places that I could speak. And within a very short time, I've been able to book myself on 5 different stages. And that's within 6 weeks of being here. So what would it be like for you if you could find 5 stages to speak at and you could potentially get 3 to 5 clients every time you do, right? Think about that for a second. And if you want my help to do that and you want a roadmap of how you can actually find those speaking gigs, I'd be more than happy to help you with that. Shoot me a private message right now on Facebook and I'll share this with you. I'll share exactly what that would look like for you. But this doesn't need to be hard. This just needs to be you willing to do one thing that works for your business, one thing that's going to help you grow your business, one thing that's going to help you grow your profile, and one thing you're going to enjoy, right? Too many of us are doing things that we just don't enjoy. We're trying to get good at things that we're never really going to master, because once we master them, sure, they change the rules anyway and we have to go and do something else. Whereas with speaking, again, you can use one talk, one offer, one message and take it everywhere. Get good at one thing that works really well with your market, and then you can take it all over the world. And you can get so good at it. Think about this. You can get so good at it that you can enroll at least 3 to 5 clients every time. You can stop doing all the things that are eating up your time, that you're not really good at, that you don't really enjoy, and just get really good at one thing. So will speaking work for you? Can speaking work for you? Absolutely, if you're willing to work it. If you're willing to work at something and make it, like do it so much that you master it, right? I've been speaking for the last 4 years. I have not mastered it, but I am on my way to mastering it because I do it all the time, right? So listen, if you're serious and if what I'm saying to you excites you and you're thinking, wow, could speaking really work for me and my business? Well, then send me a private message now and let's get on a call and let me lay out a roadmap of what speaking can do for your business. And I'll show you where the 3 to 5 clients are. I'll show you where the speaking opportunities are, and probably they're right under your nose and you just can't see them. So listen, I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed this. And again, send me a private message if you're really serious about using speaking to grow your business. And I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.